Okie dokie. Got a hot mic. Got a hot mic. What's that? Ooh, that's a lot of scans. All right, people loading in now. Couple minutes till the next 5-minute candle. All right, Boeing hitting PT1, heading for PT2 today. $10 a.m. news, by the way. All right, jumping into some fair value gaps here. 2 up on the 5. 15 starting to trail up. I'm going to go ahead and close for now. Um, Okay. Let me get looking at some swings because we do have news at 10 a.m. Let me get my. Oh, I gotta fix the scanner real quick. Actually, apologies. Extract. Give me one sec. I opened up my glasses lens cleaner and then didn't use it. Now it's dried. Give me one sec. Okay, back to business. Back to business. Morning, Deontay and Country F. Then good morning, all of Zero to Funded, who has joined since I was here a little early. Last night at like 7, woke up and I live in Ohio. We're having a huge storm coming through today, last night and today. We have a little break until this evening, I guess. But yeah, I woke up and it was like you could just hear the wind howling outside my window. It's crazy. I low-key want to go golf, but might be an indoor simulator kind of day. Scattered strong storms when I get off of here. I'm not going to take anything until 10. I don't think that we're going to make a new low before then. Okay. well, we're going to take a little break from that for a second. We're going to look at some quarterly setups here. Got Meta, possible 3-2, or not 3, 2-2-2 continuation, 3 2s in a row is what I was thinking there. Still in those calls, gap down, pushing up today. Yeah, weekly's 2-2 reversal. As long as this set stays failed too, then I'm good staying in it. As soon as it goes back down in force, I'm probably not interested anymore. So let me add this. Actually, we'll just go to daily because time's running up on me. Inside bars yesterday. Not a lot, huh? It's weird. Try this other one. Only one showed up, XPO. I don't think I've ever traded this. This XPO. It says it has volume on it though. XPO Incorporated has 2,500 volume on the 120 calls. Nothing on the put side, so they're probably doing a call credit spread there. They have the 120, 130s. I should talk to XPO. Yeah, I think they're doing a call credit because there's 2,510 volume on the 130s and there's 2,511 volume on the 120s. All right, next scan here. Failed to ups. You know what I thought about? I need to add, I saw it in somebody's video, adding ATR to a column just to see, because you don't really want to be trading something that doesn't move every day. So obviously the more expensive stocks are going to move every day, but like if I pull up net, this moves way cleaner than something like this. So pretty cool. But obviously it's because, I can pull up this instead. It's probably better. Coca-Cola. CVS. Why did I have weird? I must have had to stop down here. Nothing still. I should take this out. I did send an alert saying I was out, right? Okay, good. So we got net, UPS, outside bar looking meh. Probably do this. For an in-force quarter. Switch this back. Probably leaning more short for UPS. So ideally we'd get something like a, probably tomorrow, like a 2-2 reversal. and then switch back. Target. Then I'll switch back to NQ here soon. Nothing on target. Blackstone, nothing. JP Oregon. UAL. City. Yeah, nothing there. All right, news came out. We'll go back to swings before end of day. Swap that liquidity. Could be looking long. We're at the bottom of this broadening formation. What happened overnight? London traders just getting paid right now. Forger, it's just a custom scanner I built out in Thinkorswim. And then I'm working on getting the bot to work again. The scanner bot. So it's copying over files right now to the VPS. Minute and a half left on this 5-minute candle. Certainly looks like a sweep of that bearish liquidity. See if I can get through this fair value gap. Man, we have not been here in a while. Got prior value area low right here at 38. Getting through this fair value gap now. New 5-minute candle. Just watching for now. Inside bar. Might be interested in a 3-2, but I'd rather be short. Inside bar still on the 5. Still sticking under these 50s. Delta making a higher low right now. Nothing really to report on Dom. $30 seconds on an inside bar on the 5. Looking short, maybe a 222 on the one. In at 32.50. Got 10 points. Right back to break even though. Stops to the high of that previous 1 minute high. Come on, go 2 down. There we go. Close? Can I close? Can I close? Here we go. There's 20. Oopsies. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Hard stop loss break even though. $30 seconds on a new 5-minute candle. Taking a 1R here, 1375. All right, closing. Filled. It's like half our loss. So looking for that to go 2-1-2 down with a little more oomph. What was it? Yeah, half hour. Trying short again here, 14. Getting some faileds here. Inside on the 5, probably not my best trade. Gonna take it off break even. Wait for this next 2 down. All right, and at 10, that's a signal now. 7 points, break even. Taking partials. Got the 2 down. It's just a 2-2 continuation, but I just wanted to see the 2 down actual candle, but couldn't break the 200s. I'm out at break even, 0.7. Little red on the 1R. Still got 10 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. It's a soft 2 down. Looking at the Mag 7, Meta had a big push up this morning. NVIDIA looks like it's about to crack low of day. ES is below low of day. Apple's above low of day. Microsoft is below it. So like 50-50 right now. This box here is what we'll call the low of whatever day this is, Tuesday 19th. Pretty much at point in control. Below that, we have a few fair value gaps here. Pull the 60-second chart. 60-minute chart. We are smacking a fair value gap. Got one right here. FVG. Could be basis to go higher. So watching that carefully. One more 2 up and I'll be out of the actual NQ trade, the main one. Or if it breaks 25.50 right here. 25.25. All right, all out NQ. Forger, you're correct. It was the 5-minute. Obviously, with strat, you're never going to get the ideal entry unless you place buy stops there or sell stops. So I was a little bit below it, but I think I took the 222 continuation probably after the 312. How are the futures doing? Meh. How about oil? Oil today, didn't you? Let me check our messages. I fell asleep last night. Okay, it looks like the scanner should be back and running. I hate this. My trading view switches back to making all these the same. Oh, gold. GDX. I probably really should just be buying equity in GDX right now. Free equity instead of swinging these. But it's one delta, so it's the same thing. 32.40. My contracts are at the 28 calls and they're at 4.5, which means that the current price is for 32.55. So it's just not any different right now. Roll up. Good. Are they liquid enough? I didn't even look. I've just let them run. Usually I don't roll if I can. GDX. What is going on here? Oh. Yeah, and GDX is also a longer term play for me. Well, I mean, like 3 weeks out. And I feel like where my contracts are sitting, I don't necessarily have to care about day to day fluctuations. Holy gap up, by the way, this month, just from Friday to Friday. We closed it almost yesterday though. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about if I'm timing it right, really. But I guess I could get more volatility if I rolled up to, let's see, like the 30, the 32s or 72 cents for Friday, or they're $1.03 for the week after. 28s, 127, 125, something like that. Low ones. Oopsies. Yeah, that's the part I don't love. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably be more interested in equity just to funnel it to long term. But hopefully, yeah. Hopefully since like yeah. Yeah, I love commodities. Oil's been on a heater lately. Um what would that be? XLE. Oil's just been since 2020 just been straight up. But specifically this year, Monday the 22nd, if you just hit a buy, you're 20% ish. What's this? 16%. Just have a limit order set in. Pretty much. Yeah, I haven't traded a ton, but of oil. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get a move up here. Failed two. Valid longs over that 15-minute high. Danny's typing. feel like we've had this kind of action the last couple days where we're inching towards like a good move or a good moving day, because before it was just chop all morning. Now it's like the first 30 minutes is action and then chop. Danny, March was my best trading month to date in over a year and a half on futures. 74.5% win rate, captured over 1,000 net points on NQ. Thanks, Jesse, for the feedback and mentorship in Inner Circle. Dude, amazing job, Danny. I've been keeping an eye on your tracker. There's just, you're taking ideal setups, man. You're patient. I made the switch a couple, at this point, about mid-February, maybe late January, where, starting to look at those higher time frame setups, make sure there is one. 75% win rate and positive risk to reward. Doing really well, dude. Congratulations on the profitable month. Awesome work. That means more than any testimonial screenshot or anything else. It's awesome. And you did the work. I don't take any credit. So Jesse, an A plus setup is the 1-5-15 all in agreement on your bias. Correct. Yep. So right now the A plus setup would be anything above this 15-minute high with a 5-minute 222 rev or 222 continuation would have been the ideal setup. Now it'd be a 22 rev. And then a 1-minute setup above that, above whatever the 5-minute trigger was. That's the ideal setup. And truthfully, looking through everybody's trade journals, that setup very rarely loses, at least the ones that people have input. Very rarely loses when you have all three of those. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, since I changed that, made that adjustment, went back to looking more at higher time frames and whatnot. First of all, I would have gotten chopped up in this mess horribly, right? But because I made that change, I think my win rate on the back half of March was like 84%. But more importantly, my risk to reward was above a 1. So I think it was closer to 2. And that was with not too many trendy days. So, and to clarify, only 222s and not 22s. Correct. 22s can be used in reversals. So here on a 5-minute, a 22 reversal. But a 2-2 continuation is the perfect example of why I don't take 2-2 continuations. Your max profit would have been 3.75 points max right there, and then it reversed. So yeah, I hate 2-2 continuations. Here's another one that went 2-2 continuation and then flipped around. So I rarely see that the 2-2-2s get stopped out. In comparison to how frequently the 2-2s get stopped, the 2-2 continuations. You can't even bring stops to break even for no. You would have lost on that if you took a 2-2 continuation. As far as I'm concerned, it is not a strat signal. So right now we have a valid 2-2 on the 5. But I'd rather wait for this 15-minute to be a 2-up. Just chopping around now. Would love to see something. Steffi said, trying to learn how to trade. How long have you been trading for? I've been trading for I guess 3 years, 3.5 years of like actually looking at a chart, right? Not just like throwing Robinhood on my phone and that started the time, actually learning and then getting to where I am. Any advice? Learn everything you can for free. Don't buy courses. That's number one. Don't buy courses. Number two is find the people who look legitimate and stick to them. And the people who, if you see people flaunting, here's my biggest pet peeve, and here's probably reason 3 through 1,000. If they post P&L, and then don't post P&L the next day or the next day, and then they post again, it likely means that they lost the previous 2 days, but they just don't want to show it. So don't trust people who post P&L if they don't post it every day. If they only post winners, they don't win every time. So make sure, if you're following somebody who posts P&L, that they post every day. If not, then, there's probably something fishy with it. I don't know. I'll stop there. If they don't post P&L every day, then don't worry about that person. Find somebody who looks legitimate, who knows how to teach, and stick with them. And then, like I said, learn for free on YouTube. Don't buy courses. You can learn everything you want for free. My YouTube is Expo Jesse. I have my entire strategy A to Z for free on YouTube. If you wanted to, you could watch every video. There's not a ton of them. Or I just mean, you're not going to be sitting there for 5 months watching my content. So you can get up and running and probably become profitable on your own just by reading or watching videos on YouTube. So that would be my biggest piece of advice. And then the last one is paper trade until you're profitable. And then once you're profitable, prop firms are probably the best option for most people, I would guess. So paper trade. And then don't show your P&L as paper trading. That's garbage. So that's it. Pretty simple. Joseph earlier said, I don't know how people have TP at like 10 ticks. Yeah. I'll tell you how, a horrible risk reward. That's what we call spreadsheet traders, or that's what I call them. My stop loss is 100 points. I'm taking profit here at 5. Yeah, okay. You have to win 20 times to make up for one loss. And then they don't flaunt their risk to reward. What do they flaunt? Their 90% win rate. Whatever. Like I said, I am so against drama and all that, so I don't care. It doesn't impact me. those people won't be around in a couple years. Harsh to say, but true. I'd pay to see their tax statements. Well, yeah, I mean, whatever. That's another thing. People just want to see everybody's stuff. You know, you can see my trade tracker and then guess how much. If I can have an 84% win rate and don't make money, I think that's insane. First of all, 84% with a positive risk reward. But yeah, nobody deserves to see my bank statements or tax statements. Go for it. You know, but that's why I don't claim to let you guys replicate 60K days or whatever. All I care about is that you learn, and then people who learn send testimonials like Danny sent. March was his best month in a year and a half. He started the inner circle. What was it? Was it March? And then his March was, I told him a couple things that I would focus on, and it was his best month, 74.5% win rate. I let my results and students do I hate calling them students, but people who learn from me in their results do the talking. I'd put my people up against anybody any day. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. I just hate drama. But yeah, learn for free. Learn from somebody who knows how to teach. And if they have a Lambo, it's probably a good chance they're not the one you want to learn from. Because they have poor taste in cars. No, I'm kidding. All right, we're still just topping last 20 minutes here. Inside bar. Might go 2 down. I'd be interested in short. Steffi said, poor tasting cars. I'd rather go with a Toyota. Facts. Actually, not facts. I'm a Honda guy. Honda and Audi or Mercedes. But I had a Honda as my first car, and that thing lasted until it was dead. Well, that doesn't make much sense. It lasted for like 200,000 miles or something way up in the 100s. I've actually never driven a Toyota. I like the RAV4. My brother-in-law has the RAV4, but the like the Corollas and stuff, I'd rather have a Honda Civic. That's my wife's car. It's a sporty car. We got it pretty new, and it has all like the auto highway driving stuff, like the auto distancing and the lane control or whatever. It's super sweet. I'm jealous. I've got a Honda Pilot. It's pretty new. And I won't get a new car until I can buy one in cash, and that'll be a long time because I have a lot of other better things to buy. Like pay off my house before I buy the car I want to buy. That's another reason why I said if they have a Lambo, they might not be the best, because not a lot of people who have financial advisors buy Lambos, unless you're like a pro athlete. But if you just had one really good year, you're probably not buying a Lambo. But there are some legitimate people like Jade Cap. I think he has a nice car, who who has had several good years, and that's why he has that. I hear my son in there. Looking to short this. Probably on the next two. Jay Will said get a Supra. Facts. All right, I have a sell stop at 20.75. Filled on it. Oopsies. Wrong. There we go. Okay, well, let's see a two down, please. Gonna bring stops to 10 points. I got the 2 bar. It's a 2-1-2 and 4 still. There's a fair value gap right here. If it wants to go deeper in the fair value gap, I'll get out. Kind of just in a deciding stage there. Steffi, I do. And you can find it in the description of most of my videos. I just don't talk about it on stream. But I do. All right, let's see a 2-1-2 down here. had the 222 continuation, 212 on the 15. 5 was a 22 continuation, but technically it was a 322. All right, there we go. Was inching close to my stop loss. Right back to almost my entry. At this point, I got to think about getting out for the 5 minute, but we'll see. Still in force. Well, my stop would actually be a 2 up on the next 5, so I'm going to let it run. See if this goes 222 continuation down or up. If it goes 2 up, this will be my last trade. It'll do nothing. There's no way I'll be red on the day. Obviously, I've won a couple already. So, kind of a risk-free, somewhat trade. Back in profits. This goes 2 down. I'll bring stops up to break even. Go on. Let me see some red. Let me see some red. Okay, stops break even. Not quite a 10-point trim. Still not quite 10 points. There's 10 points. Okay, closing here. That's a nasty 3-bar. Yikers. Alrighty, let me get this updated, and that's going to be it for today. We do have some stuff going on tomorrow. We'll take a look here. Little look-see. We've got non-farm employment change and then another day of 10 o'clock news. Then Thursday, unemployment claims, Friday's NFP. Good day today. I think I started with a 2R, then a couple 1Rs. Gloomy. Gloomy. All right, well, while I'm doing this, if you have any questions, type them in the chat. It can be about anything. I'm just going to log this, and then I already locked my accounts, so all done for the week. Or not the week, the day. I love the lock feature on Top Step. I've used it every day for the past 3 days. Okay. Oh boy. Tanner asked, do you have a video or somewhere I can go to learn more about your trading strategy? You are in the YouTube chat. It is on that same channel. And it's free. Yeah, let me take a look here. So I have basics, how to read a candlestick chart is intro to strat. I have a video, how I trade hashtag the strat. You can ignore all the trade recaps and the watch lists. How I use smart money concepts, you can ignore that one. What are prop firms? That's good to know. Smart money concepts, how I use hashtag the strat. How I backtest, how to use on demand, how I use fibs. What are futures? All those are good videos to watch. And then the last 2 weeks or 4 or 8 videos, I'm looking at 2 columns of or 2 rows of 4. So the last 8 videos are good to watch as well. Yeah, they're all free. So, alrighty. Well, that is it. This week I have 6 wins, 1 loss. The loss was minus 11 points. I have 2 trades that went to 10 and reversed. I have 3 that went to 20. So really, my risk reward right now is a 1.82. Tony, did you take any 1-hour trades? I did. I don't know where. I set an invoice. But yeah, it was a minus half hour, then a plus 0.7 hour. So overall, the extra trades were red, but the 1 hour counts green. So yeah, so 3 trades that went to 20 points, 2 that just went to 10, and then 1 that went for 40 this morning. Then with the average loser at minus 11 this week, risk to rewards at 1.82. So really good week so far. I will see y'all here tomorrow. Same thing. We have news at 10. So probably going to be a little bit patient looking for that. But I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. If you're going to keep trading, use stop losses. Don't play your account one trade. That's silly. I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.